LeBron fans deserve all the hate that they get. And they try to act like they're victims. They run around crying in comment sections. Oh, why you hate the black man? Why you going after the black? LeBron fans as a group are clowns. He was on one of these shows, NBA Today, with Brian Windhorst, the rest of the guys. Kendrick Perkins were up there. And then Iman Shumpert goes on to say that if LeBron plays with Stephen Curry, it will be the first time in his NBA career he can play with an NBA player.
Iman Shumpert just gave LeBron James one of the strangest pieces of advice you'll hear all summer. If LeBron wants a storybook ending, Shump says go back to Cleveland, finish where everything started, give the city one last season, and close the circle. Sounds perfect, right? Well, Shumpert wasn't finished, because if LeBron actually wants to win, he basically told him to stay far away. And hearing that from somebody who helped Cleveland pull off the greatest comeback in NBA Finals history makes this hit completely differently. And this isn't some analyst who only watched those Cavaliers from television. Shumpert was in that locker room. He was there when Cleveland came back from 3-1 against a 73-win Warriors team. He watched LeBron and Kyrie Irving drag that series back from the dead. He celebrated when Cleveland finally ended a 52-year championship drought. So when Shump looks at today's Cavaliers and basically says, great ending for the movie, terrible choice if you want another ring, you know Cavaliers fans are going to have something to say about it.
There, right? But it didn't stop there. Shannon Sharpe, who's another LeBron goblin, now he's pissed off because people heap the expectations of LeBron in terms of winning, right? But then it's the same one running around calling him a GOAT. And in his process of doing this, he begins to take shots at Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan.
Here's what makes Shumpert's comments so brutal. Cleveland isn't some rebuilding team sitting at the bottom of the East. The Cavaliers just made the Eastern Conference Finals. They have Donovan Mitchell. They have Evan Mobley. They have Darius Garland. There is real talent on this roster. Yet Shumpert still doesn't believe dropping LeBron into that group suddenly makes them champions. His argument is about fit. Cleveland plays fast and has built an identity around its younger core. Shumpert doesn't think asking LeBron to enter that system at 41 years old makes sense. Earlier this month, he was even more direct about it. He said that style doesn't fit LeBron now and definitely wouldn't fit him as he gets another year older. That's important because Shump isn't actually saying LeBron is washed. In fact, he has repeatedly said almost the complete opposite.
The best player that I've played.
The best player that you've actually played on the court. LeBron.
That's what makes this more interesting than the usual LeBron argument. Shumpert has played against him and with him. He has called LeBron the greatest overall player he ever faced. He has talked about how impossible Miami LeBron was to deal with. He knows exactly what prime LeBron looked like because he had to guard that version before eventually becoming his teammate. But Shumpert also understands something LeBron fans might not want to hear. The question in 2026 isn't whether LeBron James is an all-time great. That argument ended years ago. The question is what kind of basketball situation gives a 41-year-old LeBron the best chance to win one more championship? And Shump's answer isn't Cleveland. He actually broke LeBron's choices down in a pretty hilarious way. If the goal is winning, Shumpert pointed toward Philadelphia. If the goal is selling tickets and making noise, he mentioned Miami. But Cleveland, that's where he thinks LeBron should go if the priority is simply finishing the story where it began.
Obviously, there's a different energy in this building when the James family's here. We saw how the fans reacted to Bronny, and certainly this could be potentially LeBron's last game in this building. How would you characterize his impact on this city and franchise? Well, you could say something too.
This is Donovan Mitchell city now. This is Donovan Mitchell city now. When he come back here, we're going to make sure that everybody root for him like they did for him. So this is his stuff. This is his city.
Now, you can understand why Cleveland fans might take that personally. This is still the franchise LeBron turned into a champion. He came back in 2014 after leaving 4 years earlier. He promised to bring Northeast Ohio a championship. 2 years later, he actually did it in the most ridiculous way possible. Golden State had won 73 games. Cleveland went down 3-1. No team had ever erased that deficit in the NBA Finals. Then LeBron and Kyrie both dropped 41 in Game 5. LeBron scored another 41 in Game 6. In Game 7, he finished with 27 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists. Then came the block on Andre Iguodala. That wasn't simply another championship for LeBron. That became the championship people in Cleveland waited generations to see. And that's exactly why another Cleveland return keeps getting talked about. LeBron is finally a true unrestricted free agent again. He already told the Lakers he's playing somewhere else next season. Cleveland is interested in the possibility of bringing him back. LeBron is from Akron. His entire NBA story started with the Cavaliers. If this really is his final season, you couldn't write a cleaner ending. But LeBron apparently isn't choosing his next team just for nostalgia. The reporting around him says he still wants meaningful, competitive basketball. He's taking his time with the decision and looking at multiple possibilities. Cleveland is one. Miami is another. Golden State and Philadelphia have also been connected to the conversation. So Shumpert is basically asking LeBron to choose what matters most: the perfect ending or the best chance at one more ring.
Now it's up to him on a choice of which team he wants to play for. All of the information is in, the teams are set, everyone's made their moves. There is no decision, no.
And here's where LeBron fans have to be careful with Shumpert. It's easy to hear his Cleveland comments and act like he's disrespecting LeBron too, but his history doesn't support that. Shump has defended LeBron plenty of times. He has called him an unbelievable athlete. He has defended him over finals losses. He has even explained how playing beside LeBron made everything easier once he finally became his teammate. That's what gives his Cleveland criticism some weight. This isn't somebody desperately searching for a reason to attack LeBron. It's a former teammate saying the emotional choice and the basketball choice might be two completely different things.
Scary because there's times that he be in the game, he'll be like, he don't mean to do it, but he'll be like JR, hand. Like he'll just throw it to the hand. Snatch it, palm it. And then he'll like be in a post up and he'll be like, Shump, if he move, cut right behind him if he move. And he'll start his dribble. Tristan, cut, take him with you. And everything he's saying, you just watch it happen.
It happens.
And the moment that man flinch, I'll sprint behind it, catch, dunk.
But that still leaves one huge question. Is Shumpert being unfair to Cleveland? Because imagine LeBron walking into that team without being asked to carry everything. Donovan Mitchell remains the primary scorer. Mobley handles a huge defensive responsibility. Garland can create offense. LeBron doesn't need to be 2016 LeBron anymore. He could pick his spots and become another playmaker for a team that already reached the conference finals without him. Suddenly, Shump's warning doesn't sound quite as obvious. And LeBron himself has already shown that age hasn't completely taken him out of these conversations. Last season, he still averaged 20.9 points, 7.2 assists, and 6.1 rebounds, while shooting better than 51% from the floor. That's obviously below his ridiculous prime numbers. For a player entering his 24th season, though, it's still absurd.
Lakers, Ayton controlling. Oh, baseline! Reverse! LeBron!
Another look at LeBron, though. Look at this move baseline. Woo, LeBron.
So maybe Shumpert is right. Maybe Cleveland gives LeBron the perfect final chapter, but not the perfect basketball situation. Maybe the Cavaliers are better off continuing with the identity they've already built, and maybe LeBron should chase ring number 5 somewhere else. But there's another possibility. Maybe Shump is underestimating exactly what LeBron could add to a team that is already close. That's what makes this decision so interesting. Cleveland doesn't need LeBron to save the franchise anymore. He already did that. They don't need him to carry them from the bottom of the East. They need him to help turn a conference final team into something more. And if LeBron actually goes back to Cleveland and that team makes a championship run, you already know who is going to hear about it: Iman Shumpert. So, was Shump disrespecting the Cavaliers when he basically told LeBron not to expect winning there, or is a former champion simply saying what emotional Cavaliers fans don't want to hear? because if LeBron's final decision really comes down to chasing one more championship or finishing where everything started, this might be the hardest choice of his career.